In just 3 days, I transformed my personal AI assistant Alpha into a voice to voice assistant with wake word detection. Let's watch what I coded. First, we have to start a live recording from any recorder to detect the wake word from the device microphone. Let's see how I can call my assistant with a wake word. Alpha, how are you?
I'm here and ready to assist you. How can I help you today?
Alpha, what is time now?
The current time is 12:35 p.m. on August 20th, 2024. How can I assist you further?
Alpha, my battery percentage.
Your battery percentage is currently at 46%. It is unplugged and not charging. Let me know if you need any more information.
Alpha, what is my age?
You are 18 years old. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Alpha, quit the program. That was Alpha in action, responding to my voice command in real time after the detection of wake word Alpha. This transformation was powered by integrating OpenAI APIs for generating text with model like GPT-4o Mini. And for continuous transcription of audio, I used a free Python speech recognition library that transcribed a new chunk of 3 seconds from live recording using my device microphone. Here I used many function calling techniques for real-time date and time, battery percentage of my device and for age info. Now it's time to understand the code behind the wake word detection and voice to voice assistant capability of Alpha. First line of code is a command where I am advising you to first install Python. After installing Python, you have to install OpenAI and speech recognition library. To install both of these library at once, write this command pip install OpenAI, speech recognition. After this, we have to import the libraries into our code. Some libraries like speech recognition and OpenAI and some pre-installed libraries. First line is from OpenAI import OpenAI. This line will import OpenAI module into our code. And second line is import speech recognition as SR. Speech recognition is a free library in Python available for speech recognition. This will use Google speech recognition system. Okay. Next, we have to import some pre-installed modules like time, OS, and WAV wave for customizing wave files and subprocess for calling terminal command. Next, we have to choose the OpenAI model for generating text. I'm choosing GPT-4o Mini, which is the latest model from OpenAI and it is very fast and cheap. After the releasing of GPT-4o Mini, we don't have to use GPT 3.5 turbo model because it is very cheap than GPT 3.5 turbo and fast. After this, we have to paste our OpenAI API key here. I import my OpenAI key from my keys module where I saved my OpenAI API keys because I don't want to share my OpenAI API's key in this video. So from keys import OpenAI API key. This line is not for you. So you simply have to paste your OpenAI key in double quote here instead of OpenAI API key. Okay. If you don't know how to create a OpenAI key, how to create a OpenAI account for free, you can watch this video. In this video, I show you how to create a OpenAI API key easily. On clicking the I button, you can watch this video and learn how to create a OpenAI API key for developers. You simply have to paste your OpenAI API key here, but if you know how to create an environment variable, you can also use that environment variable for using OpenAI API key. Now it's time to integrate OpenAI APIs. I here created a function ask which take an argument of user input and give the output from model like GPT-4o mini. So first line of this function is messages. Messages is a list in Python which contain messages like first message is of system message where I'm saying you are alpha my personal AI assistant, and second message is from the user and content is user input which is the actual prompt from the user. So next line is a response. That's send a request to the OpenAI API for generating text. This line is response equal to client.chat completion.create model equals to model which is GPT-4o mini and messages equal to messages. Max tokens equal to 40. Max tokens is the maximum token we can generate from that model. Output equals to response.choices 0.message.content. This is the actual text output from the model. And lastly, we have to return the output from that function. After providing the user input to this function, we can get the output from the GPT-4o mini model. Now it's time to use OpenAI text to speech API for generating voice like Shimmer voice. I created a function of name TTS which takes an argument of text input and generate a voice or response.mp3 file, and after that I played that response.mp3 file from my terminal. So first line of this function is import warnings. This will ignore the deprecation warning from this model because this TTS API give every time a deprecation warning and it create a issue in my terminal when I am using this API. So I just ignore that warning. Next line is response equal to client.audio.speech.create model equal to TTS1. You can also select TTS1 HD and voice equal to Onyx. You can also use Shimmer voice. There are 6 voices available and input is text input. Next line response.stream to file response.mp3 will save the audio data in response.mp3 file for playing. After that I have used subprocess to calling terminal commands. I call a Termux media player that play response.mp3 after generating the response.mp3 immediately. It helps us for the voice to voice capability in our assistant alpha. Next function is the main function for wake word detection and it's called detect wake word function. And this function will detect the wake word and go the procedure after the wake word is detected. And the first line of this function is command is actually the command we will get from the voice. Like I just say alpha what is time, then what is time is a command, and this command will append in this string every time the chunk is get the command, every time the word alpha is detected. And ct equals to 0, it's like command times equals to 0. When command times is greater than 0, then next chunk is also saved as a command. Okay, next is our parameters. First parameter is file path. File path is the actual path for the live recording from any recorder, but here is a note: you only have to save a recording in WAV format because WAV format is easy to maintain and easy to customize. Okay, so please record a live recording in WAV format. It is compulsory because I imported a WAV pre-installed Python module for this. Next is chunk duration. Chunk duration is the time in second that goes for transcription for detecting the alpha word, and here I use 3 seconds of time for our chunk file. Next is sample rate. Sample rate is for 44,100k. or any sample rate you want. I here use 44k sample rate for the better audio quality. Next is recognizer equal to sr dot recognizer. This line is from the speech recognition or Google speech recognition Python library. Next is last process time equal to 0. Last process time will change every time a audio is transcribed. Last process time is the last transcribed time of that audio. Wake word count is the counter for detecting the wake word alpha. How many time alpha is detected? Here is the infinite while loop while true. If os.path.exit file path. This means if file is exists, then this loop will goes further. With wave.open file path RB read binary as WF. This will open the file path the live recording as WF. We will get the total duration of the live recording by WF get frame, the total frame divided by sample rate. This will give us the total duration of that live recording, and it is very necessary because if total duration is greater than last process plus chunk duration, means if the total duration is greater than the transcribed audio, then this loop will goes further. If condition is true, then wf that set position will set the position in live recording at the last process time into sample rate. Okay, this will set the position of the live recording at which we want to transcribe. Okay, and frames equals to wf dot read frames integer chunk duration into sample rate. This variable will record the frames of 3 seconds at which we want to transcribe further. And now we have to create a chunk file equals to in cure chunk.wav. After setting the name chunk.wav, we have to open that file as write binary. With wav.open chunk file write binary as chunk.wf, now we have to set number of channels of our chunk file, and we will get channels of our original audio and set that channel number to our chunk file. Same as for the sample width, we will get wf dot get samp width, and after that we have to set frame rate, and our frame rate is sample rate. Okay, now after this we have to write the frames of 3 seconds to this chunk.wav. This is a very necessary line in this code that will write the frame extracted from that audio, the 3-second audio, with our process time after the process time. Okay, now this above code will save chunk.wav as an audio file. Now we have to use our speech recognition library. With sr.audio file chunk file as source, we will make our chunk file as a source, and audio equals to recognizer.record source. This variable will record audio from that source. Now we have to print last process time minus last process time plus chunk duration. This is the time running for that audio, the how much time is transcribed of the original live recording, and this will print in our terminal. Next we have to try transcript equal to recognizer.recognize Google audio. This will give us the transcript of that chunk audio file. If ct is greater than 0, that means alpha is detected, and after that we have also to append one more transcript in our command. Okay, command plus equals to transcript ct minus equals to 1 and print command. Output TTS and that print function is for now commented. I will use it further. Okay, if alpha in transcript subprocess dot run termux media player play sound dot mp3. If alpha is detected in the transcript, then it plays sound dot mp3 in our device, and it makes the ct equal to 0 and command equal to empty, and wake word count 1. It's give the 1 counter to the wake word count variable, and give also 1 counter to ct variable for more transcript script for new chunk file, and command plus 1 equals to transcript. This will add that transcript also as a command when alpha in this audio file alpha is detected. Okay, and command plus equals to a gap. This will add a gap in the transcript for better quality, and print wake word count. This program work as if alpha is detected in transcript, then it will add the transcript in command variable with adding a 1 to ct variable. It means it will also transcript the next chunk file and add the transcript in the command section. It means we can give alpha a long command of total 6 seconds also. After that we have to handle the error except sr.unknown value error. If in the second chunk file is also a error, then if ct is equal to greater than 0, then ct will -1 in counter and print command plus command. Output TTS print is commented for now and print audio error. It means if the second chunk audio file is an audio error, then this will print the command without giving any error in the program. Next we have to accept sr.request error as e, print request error. If we don't connect it to a network, this error will come, and os.remove chunk file lastly, and last process time is a counter for chunk duration. Last process time variable will change every time chunk duration or every time the audio is transcribed. And lastly we have time.sleep1. This will give our program of 1 second of time to work smoothly. Okay, now our program is completed. Now it's time to run that program. To run that program, we have to run the detect wake word function by writing detect wake word and brackets. And after that, this program will run in our terminal. I know guys, you are not enjoying this explanation or understanding of this code. If you don't want to understand this code, want to imply this code directly, you can copy this code. The link of this code are in description. I will provide the link of this code in description. After that you can copy this code and set your OpenAI API key and set your live recording path. This is a 99 lines of code you can copy. Okay, now it's time to test this code. Now we are in our terminal. Every time before the wake word detection.py running, you simply have to start a recording in WAV format from any recorder. After starting the recording, you go to your terminal and press enter. And now our program is running, giving some audio error with the timestamps of audio transcribed. Alpha, who is you? Guys, it's working. Seriously, it's working. Our first wake word alpha is detected with number 1 with command alpha, who is you. Now trying to test it again. Alpha, what is? Alpha is detected 2 times with the command alpha, what is. It's working clearly. Okay, let's try one more time. Alpha is AI. Okay, now wake word alpha is detected 3 times with the third command alpha is AI. It's worked smoothly guys. Now it's time to run this program with our OpenAI API, with our OpenAI TTS API. So now I'm going to comment that last process time or the timestamps printing program. After that we have to uncomment the output TTS and print command. So let's uncomment the print command and uncomment the output. Okay, uncomment the TTS output and uncomment the print alpha output. This will print the output from the GPT-4o mini model in my terminal. We also have to uncomment these 3 lines in the bottom of our program in the error section, or we can say the audio error section. Okay, first we have to uncomment these 3 lines. After that we have to comment the print audio error line also. So let me do it, and that's okay. Okay, now I am commenting that print audio error because I don't want to print every time audio error. This will not clearly seeing in my terminal. I don't want it to print in my terminal. I think is correct. After that, now we are going to use OpenAI API, OpenAI TTS API for our voice to voice AI assistant. So guys, you are ready? Let's jump right in the terminal. Guys, if you enjoying this video, please like this video. I made more videos on OpenAI API tutorials in my channel. Please watch these videos clearly because it's for your information. After that video, you will get all the requirement for needed for OpenAI API tutorial. I will provide the link of all the videos in description and the link for the source code of this video also in description. So let's try this code again. Firstly, we have to start a live recording from any recorder that gives the recording in WAV format. Okay, after starting the recording, go to your terminal and write python wake-word detection.py and press enter. After pressing enter, it will not print anything because it's now detecting the wake word. If you don't start the live recording immediately after running the .py file, you will not get any error, but the wake word detection will not work. Okay. Alpha is Iron Man.
It sounds like you're making a fun reference to Iron Man, the Marvel superhero known for his brilliant intellect, advanced technology, and charismatic personality. Are you looking for information about Iron Man, or perhaps
Guys,
discussing...
our program is working. Alpha is detected with command Alpha is Iron Man, and GPT-4o mini also pastes the output in terminal, and also TTS API is also working. Alpha, who is?
Hello, I'm Alpha, your personal AI assistant. I'm here to help answer your questions, provide information, and assist you with various tasks. What can I help you with today?
Let's try our third command. Alpha, who is Musk?
The term mask can refer to several different things depending on the context. 1. Facial covering. A mask can be a covering worn on the face, often for
I
protection.
think it's heard wrong. Let's try one more time. Alpha, who is Elon Musk? Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is a billionaire entrepreneur, engineer, and inventor known for his work in various high-profile technology companies. He was born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa.
Alpha, say to my audience to subscribe.
To encourage your audience to subscribe, consider using the following strategies. 1. Value proposition. Clearly communicate what subscribers will gain. Highlight exclusive content, special offers, or early access to new materials.
Guys, thank you for watching my video. If you watch it completely, please hit the like button and share this video to your friend who are the fan of AI or OpenAI. Guys, if you want more OpenAI API tutorials for beginner, more AI projects, more AI videos on ChatGPT or other AI tools, then please subscribe my channel and help me to grow. Guys, please subscribe it.